Sam, I'm in trouble.
What's the matter? I'm busy right now.
My grandpa is in the hospital. He seems to have a pretty serious illness.
What does it matter? It's none of my business.
What? What's that? He's my only living relative. Aren't you being a little too cold?
So what? It's not my family, and it has nothing to do with me. Why don't you just worry about him on your own?
That's terrible. You don't have to say it like that. I want us to be there for Grandpa as much as possible.
Huh? You want me to go to the hospital too? For what? There's nothing we can do about it, right? You're not a doctor. What are you going there for?
Because I'm worried about Grandpa.
That's none of my business. Besides, what the hell are you doing leaving the house like that?
It's important for me to go to the hospital, but of course I do my housework.
It doesn't look that way to me. The house is a mess, and even dinner is not good these days.
That's not true. I work hard every day.
That's enough. Your housework doesn't satisfy me at all.
Why are you so demanding?
If you'd do better, I wouldn't complain.
But right now, I'm worried about Grandpa. You don't have to tell me that now, do you?
I'm saying that's being naive. You have to take care of the house first. He's not your family.
He's my family. He's very important to me.
Then do as you want, but it's none of my business.
You really are a cold person. I wish you'd have a little more compassion as a human being.
You grew up spoiled, so you don't see the reality.
You don't have to say that.
Besides, my mom says you should do your chores better.
Molly said that? I'm trying so hard.
You're not trying hard enough. You're part of the family only if you do everything perfectly at home.
I do my best for the family every day, but I don't like to be told like that.
You just need to fix what you're being told. Your attitude is the problem.
My attitude is the problem?
That's right. I'm telling you to think about us more and act.
But I still can't leave him alone.
If he's so important, why don't you just move in at the hospital?
I can't do that. He wants me to stay home.
Then you have to be more efficient. You have to take care of the house perfectly. My mom did everything perfectly. You should learn from her.
But she was a housewife, right? I have a job too.
That's just an excuse. I'm sure you can do it if you put your mind to it. If you do that, people will stop complaining.
But I don't know what to do anymore.
I'm saying that's being naive. You should work on yourself more.
That's enough. I can't follow what you're saying.
Well, then do as you please. Hey, it's been a month since your grandpa was hospitalized, right? How's his condition? Well, I'm sure he won't last long, but I just thought I'd ask how he's doing.
What the hell is that?
Your old man's in danger, isn't he? Is he going to heaven soon?
Why are you saying that all of a sudden? Grandpa will be fine.
He's not okay. You've been going to the hospital so often. There must be a reason. Grandpa's in danger, isn't he?
Well, that's true, but I'm sure Grandpa is still fine. You know I want to believe that, don't you?
But he's already over 90. He's lived long enough. Let him get some rest.
Why do you say that?
What? You're making a big deal out of it, so I'm just showing you the reality.
He's the only relative I have.
I know that. But you know what? It's not like he did anything to me, so it's none of my business.
It's because my grandpa didn't think too well of you. It's also because of your attitude.
Huh? What did I do? I'm just saying I have no obligation to your family.
To Grandpa, I'm his only granddaughter. You told me what to do in front of him and made fun of me. That's why he got sick of you, so I don't blame him.
I just treated you what a normal husband would do. I'm your husband, so I'm supposed to be the big guy, right?
That doesn't mean you have to act like a big shot. Well, there's no point in arguing about that now. Anyway, I'm still at the hospital, so I'll see you later.
Why don't you ask the doctor? How long do you think he actually has?
You're not seriously saying that, are you?
Why not? I'm just being realistic. I'm just thinking about the future. Not a bad thing, right?
That doesn't mean you can ignore all my feelings. Don't you understand my feelings?
Yes, I understand. But I want to know when I'm going to get my inheritance. Even my mom wants to know.
What? What are you talking about? Why does your mother want to know about the inheritance?
Because your grandfather is rich? You're the only family he has left since your parents passed away, and we're honestly looking forward to inheriting his legacy.
You're the worst. I'm so sad and my grandpa is suffering so much. Are you saying that you and Molly only think about the inheritance? Don't you think you shouldn't be talking about that in front of me?
You can't blame me, because that's actually what's going on. I didn't have anything to do with him, and I'm not interested.
Not interested?
I do feel a little sorry for you, though. But I'm actually looking forward to the inheritance. Do you already know how much you're going to get? Do you talk about that kind of thing?
We haven't. That's enough. I don't want to talk about it right now. I'm going back to the hospital room.
You should ask the doctor. How much longer do I have to wait for my inheritance to come through?
Whatever. I'm gonna go now.
Elsa, I heard from Sam.
What?
Why didn't you tell me about it? We are family, right? When you're in trouble, you have to talk to me. I heard that your grandfather is in critical condition.
Thank you for your concern, Molly. Yes, he's in a pretty bad condition right now. I hope he manages to pull through.
That's not necessary. We should just let him rest in peace.
What?
We've already bought a house, and we're looking forward to living together from next month. It might take some time for you to get used to the new environment, though. Well, don't worry. I'm basically going to let you do the housework. If you don't want to do it, maybe you can hire a housekeeper. Don't worry about the little expenses, because everything will be gorgeous in your new home. Finally, I'll be a celebrity. It's been a long time to come this far. I can't believe the life I've been dreaming about for so long is now a reality.
What are you talking about? A house? Don't tell me you decided on this without telling me. Living in a new house is such a big decision.
Sam told me you're going to inherit $5 million. We've got to make good use of that, don't we? We have to plan well for our future.
Now my grandpa is in critical condition. Why are we talking about money and houses? I can't think about such things at such an important time.
I'm talking about realistic matters. We've already signed the contract for the house. To be honest, I need to get the money as soon as possible. So you're not going to prolong his life or anything anymore, are you? Do it quickly.
That's enough. So you bought a house by relying on my inheritance? I can't believe it.
Huh? Sam said we should do that. I agree with that. I think he made a wise decision.
Sam? You decided on such an important matter without consulting me? It's our future. Why are you going ahead with it on your own?
It's not just the house we bought, you know. But that's okay. We have $5 million, so don't be stingy. From now on, let's all get along, shall we?
That's enough. I already know what kind of people you are. I thought I understood you before, but now I realized who you really are. I really can't believe it.
What are you messing around with? Oh, we are not going to the funeral. We are too busy getting ready to move. You can take care of the funeral, and all on your own over there. You have money, so you can handle it, right?
Yes, you don't have to come. Goodbye. Forever.
Hey, you're a real goof, aren't you? You should think about how we're feeling. Are you trying to harass us?
What?
Isn't it about time you finished everything? Hurry up and put the money in.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? I don't know if you were busy with the funeral or what, but you haven't been in touch lately. What have you been doing?
I've been busy. Even though my grandfather, my only family, passed away, you didn't even show up for the funeral. You wouldn't understand how I feel.
I was busy too, getting ready to move. And I don't like funerals or heavy atmosphere.
And you went on and bought a house with Molly without consulting me, and trying to have me pay for it, right?
It's a house for our family, so there's no problem. Did you inherit $5 million? If you did, transfer the whole amount to my account. Mom is asking about the money too.
You're only demanding my inheritance, aren't you? Really, you're so pathetic.
What's your point? You're my wife, so your money is our family money. We even bought a house for us to live in together, you know. It's time to pay up. Just do it.
Why would I pay that kind of money? Why would I have to live with you guys?
What kind of a joke are you talking? I'll live my life with the $5 million you inherited. Give all of it to me and my mother.
I don't have a husband.
What?
I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but I'm already divorced from you. You have no right to demand my inheritance, and you have no right to anything else. Didn't you know that?
What are you talking about? We're not divorced. Don't talk nonsense.
I was divorced early on because I knew what you two were up to. So I'm single. Is there a problem?
Come on. We're not divorced. You're not making any sense. Are you crazy because your old man is gone?
I was sad when Grandpa passed away, but I'm glad I'm divorced from you. We really are divorced. If you don't believe me, why don't you go check with City Hall?
Huh? Divorce, really? You filed for divorce?
Yep, I did. I'm glad I kept what you wrote down before. Before the talk of inheritance came up, you were always saying, I'm divorcing you, and then you put the divorce papers on a desk. You probably didn't know I was keeping them.
You kept them? Really? Why did you do that? Are you seriously planning to divorce me?
It's not that I'm going to do it. I did it. You're a stranger now, so don't count on my money, okay? I divorced from you before my grandpa passed away, so you won't get a penny.
Huh? You're joking, right?
I would never joke about that. It's really pathetic of you to rely on my inheritance to buy a house. When did I say I would give you the money? Of course, I'll decide how to spend the inheritance I'm going to receive.
Wait a minute. So you're really saying that we're divorced and I can't receive inheritance?
Of course not. You have no right to anything.
What? Then what about the house I bought and the car payments? I didn't ask you to divorce me at this time without my permission.
I decided when I divorced from you. When you handed me the divorce papers, it means you intend to divorce me, right? You underestimated me, disrespected me, and said you'd kick me out any time.
Did I say that? I don't remember exactly.
You always said that every time we had a fight. I've learned my lesson. I don't even want to see your face anymore, so I guess I'll never get involved with you again. But take care.
Stop joking around. I already bought a car and a house. If we can't make the payments, we're in trouble. What are you going to do?
You seem to be in a panic. What are you going to do? It's none of my business.
Of course it's your business. I bought it because I thought I was going to receive the inheritance. Why are you being so irresponsible? Come back now.
You can't ask me to be responsible for something like that. You can't ask me to pay for those things that you, my scum ex-husband, purchased on your own, mistakenly. Well, there is no going back. Why don't you go live in the house with your beloved mother? It's none of my business.
There's no way I can pay. I bought it thinking I would get the $5 million. Give me the money. I didn't hear that I can't accept the inheritance. Hey, I'm really in trouble, so do something about it.
It doesn't matter what you say now. I told you we're divorced, remember? And I'm not in the US anymore. It's no use trying to find me.
What? You're not in the US?
You've been ordering to do everything until now. But from now on, it's useless. I am about to move abroad and live a comfortable life.
What are you talking about, moving abroad? I didn't hear anything about that. How dare you go overseas without telling your husband?
You're not my husband anymore. Can you please shut up? Your life is over. You shouldn't have spent that much money. Well, it's your choice. No inheritance.
Wait a minute. Where are you? Don't joke about overseas. Come back.
I can't do this anymore with you. I couldn't bear it for a long time already. This time, it has reached my limit. Then, take your debt and get along with your mother. Don't ever contact me again, you piece of scum.
Elsa, I need to talk to you. Can you reply me as soon as possible?
What's this about? I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Sam told me. Are you guys really divorced? That's a joke, right?
No, it's not a joke. We are already divorced.
I hope you will seriously reconsider about your grandfather's legacy. As I'm sure you understand, our lives depend on it.
It is not my problem. Your lives are your own.
We've already bought a house, and we're getting ready to move in. Sam is also having a hard time at work and seems to be under a lot of stress, so maybe you can help us out a little?
That's your own convenience, isn't it? It has nothing to do with me.
Please help us. If you give us your inheritance, we can all live happily. Let's continue to get along as a family, as we always have.
I am no longer family with you people. I have decided to go my own way.
Elsa, I'm really in trouble. I believe you can help me.
My decision will not change. I don't want to be involved anymore, so goodbye.
Oh no!
After that, Sam and Molly contacted me repeatedly asking for help. At first, I ignored them, but they were too frequent and annoying. I blocked all their contacts and decided to leave everything after that to my lawyer. Sam and Molly relied on my inheritance. They had purchased a house, a car, and jewelry for Molly. However, when it became clear that there was no money to pay, they panicked. In the end, they had no choice but to sell them off and use the money they got to pay off their debts. As a result, they are forced to live a miserable life and spend their days blaming each other. Their dreamy life in that mansion was over in an instant, and they were left with their life in a shabby apartment. All of this was the result of their own selfishness. I, on the other hand, decided to devote myself to my work so that I could start over. I went through some difficult times with the divorce and the death of my grandfather, but I changed my mind by focusing on my work. As a result, my abilities were recognized and I was given a new project to work on. I am now able to live a fulfilling life by moving forward with my work.
Let me ask you something, Chloe. You have an extra room in your house, don't you? Why are you asking that all of a sudden, Ambrosia? I have the right to ask you whatever I want to know, so just listen to me. I'm asking whether you have an extra room in your house. Well, I don't know if you can call it an extra room, but there's a room we don't use. But right now, it's for Patrick's hobbies. Hobbies? He's still doing childish things, isn't he? Oh my God. It doesn't matter at all. Guitar is the only thing Patrick enjoys. I think it's a much nicer hobby than gambling. I love to listen when he's playing guitar. Guitar is a child's musical instrument, right? If he's an adult man, he should at least learn to gamble. You're the one who prevented him from doing that, aren't you? You do a lot of unnecessary things. I didn't interfere in any way. Patrick is a reserved and smart man. I'd rather leave him alone with his hobbies. He can't stop playing childish games because you're working outside the house. Do something about it. I told Patrick that I don't want to be a housewife anyway, and he said that he's fine with that. You haven't been able to satisfy him at night either, have you? I don't think so. I'm trying my best. When I was young, I didn't let my husband sleep every night. You have to work that hard. I'm sorry to tell you, but I don't want to imagine too much about what you did in the past. Patrick was born because me and my husband were working hard all night. That's the fact. That's true, but that's why I don't want to imagine about the details. I think it's a little vulgar for you to say that to me. Vulgar? You need to be educated. It's a very important task for a wife. I'm already educated. It's an important education. I'll be there next week. What are you going to do? You don't have to come all the way here just to teach me that. What are you talking about? I told you that it's for your education. Clean up the extra room you have. Geez, you can't just say that out of the blue. I'm saying that I'll move in with you and Patrick. No kidding. Are you suffering from dementia? But you're only 61 years old. I'm not suffering from dementia. Don't be rude. Starting next week, I'll be living with you guys. I didn't hear anything about that. Did you tell Patrick? I bet that boy will be so happy because he can live with his mother. It's been a long time since the last time we lived together. I knew it. You didn't tell Patrick, did you? I don't have to tell him. It's natural for children to take care of their parents. In the first place, you are currently living with Patrick's elder brother, right? Why don't you just stay there? That's right. But everything has to be equal. That's why I'm going over there. My apartment is for a 2-person household. You can't live with us since it'll be cramped. But you have an extra room, right? It's Patrick's hobby room. There's no other room we can put you in. Then why don't you just throw his stuff away? I'm more important than his stuff, right? I can't do that. They're all very important to him. He doesn't need those toys. Maybe I can teach him how to play with the slot machine. He has to do something that other adult men often do. Please don't teach him anything weird. It's been decided then. I'm gonna live together with both of you. It's not decided yet. I'm only moving with you because you're a bad wife who needs to be educated. You should thank me for that. No one asked you to educate me. I said I'd put up with your cramped apartment, so what's your problem? You're being selfish. I'm dissatisfied with everything. It's unreasonable. It's already decided. I'm going over there next week. Anyway, I'll talk it over with Patrick tonight. I talked it over with Patrick yesterday. He was happy, wasn't he? Of course he's happy to live with his mother. He said it's impossible to have you live here. How could he say that? Besides, you kicked him out of your house, didn't you? You told him to get out since your eldest son and his wife were moving in. That's terrible. I wonder why you are expecting Patrick to let you live with us after what you did to him. I didn't remember anything about kicking Patrick out of my house. He's always been treated coldly because he's the second son, and he felt unwanted most of the time. I heard about this before we got married, so there's no way that he wants to live with you, Ambrosia. That's why I'm going to stay with him from now on. This is my way of atonement. I'm trying to tell you honestly that he doesn't want to be involved with you. If you care about Patrick, just leave him alone. Hey, wait a minute. You're the one who persuaded him to say that, right? Just because you don't want to live with me? To be honest, I don't want to live together with you. I knew it. You definitely have persuaded him to refuse my offer of staying with both of you. Patrick doesn't like it more than I do. Enough with the lies! If you think I'm lying, why don't you ask him directly? I've been texting him, but I don't know why he hasn't even read my messages. Maybe he's busy with work? Oh, I think he blocked your number. What? How dare he block his own mother? I'm very sorry, but that's how much he hates you. You are behind all of this, aren't you? Brainwashing my son who was so kind to you? I can't forgive you. You're a really bad wife. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't even persuade Patrick. I can't believe you don't even have any gratitude for your parents. I'm going to educate both of you at this point. Speaking of education, I heard that you didn't pay for his tuition fee just because he's the second son. While his elder brother went to a private high school and then a private university, Patrick went to a regular high school while working part-time job and graduated from university with scholarship. I admire how tough he was that he could manage all of that. But I wonder why he should be thankful to you. You didn't even give him enough support. I forgot that long time ago. He's such a horrible person to hold on to a grudge like that forever. I don't care about that. Hurry up and let me live together with you both. I don't care what you think, but you're not moving in with us. It's been decided. I've already packed my stuff. It'll be delivered there the day after tomorrow. What? You already sent it? I told you not to decide on your own, didn't I? Please pick up my stuff. I'll be there next week. Don't forget to clean up the extra room. Wait, Ambrosia, listen to me, please. I'm not listening to you. You and Patrick are the ones who must listen to me. Wait and see. I'm going to educate you both properly. Chloe, I'm here for you. Hurry up and unlock the door. I put the key in the mailbox. Please take them yourself. Oh, are you out? Shopping? Are you planning to hold a welcome party for me? Of course not. You can have your own party or whatever you want. What? Why don't you have any luggage here? You have your own luggage, right? Well, yes, but how can I live in an empty room? You told me to clean up, didn't you? I did as you told me. You did it too much. Are you trying to bully me? Just come back home right away. We won't do that. I can't talk to you anymore. When is Patrick coming home? I'll talk to him. Patrick won't come home either. That's impossible. You can't just lie to me like that. I won't allow you to do so. Patrick and I are both at home. But none of you are here. I'm at your house right now. We'll give you that house. Huh? Oh, I accidentally forgot to tell you that we've moved out. I'm sorry for being a bad wife who doesn't even care to inform you about that in advance. Are you trying to scare me? If you really moved out, why are the keys here? There's no way you'd leave the keys behind. It's like asking a burglar to come in. You're supposed to return the key when you move out, right? Don't be silly. Come back home right away. The contract is until next month. If you're going to live there from now on, you need to sign a new contract. I'm counting on you, Ambrosia. Are you serious? Don't tell me that you really moved out. I'm telling you the truth. We've built our dream home. We were supposed to move in next month, but we changed the schedule because you are coming. Wow! What a surprise! You built a duplex for me? That's very sweet of you. So, where's your new house? I'll be right there. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not going to tell you that. It's our new place, right? You moved in early because I'm coming, didn't you? You must have misunderstood something. We moved here to cut ties with you. What did you say? We want to cut ties with you, Ambrosia. You think you can do that? I won't allow it. It's an easy thing to do for us. We will live happily as before as a married couple. I'm in trouble. Why are you in trouble? You were kicked out from your house, weren't you? That's not true. Why would I be kicked out? Don't say random things. You were always bullying your eldest son's wife, weren't you? Then he and your husband found out about that. There's no such thing as bullying. That was an education for my eldest son's wife. I did what I was supposed to do. Education? That was a close call. I could have been bullied by you too. You don't seem to understand the difference between education and sniveling. That is a lie. It's not my fault. Besides, your eldest son's wife also found out that you were making debts from the casino, didn't she? I'm glad you didn't teach Patrick to gamble. If he'd created debts, we'd have gone bankrupt. It's just a way for housewives to relax. Gambling is an exaggeration. You went into a debt that ate up all of your retirement savings just for a little relaxation? Isn't that too much? I don't need to save for retirement. It's the duty of children to take care of their parents at that time. That's the way it's always been. Do you have any children who will take care of you? Of course, it's Patrick and you. You can't be serious. I'm a stranger, and Patrick said that he's cutting ties with you. What? Don't say that. What should I do for my retirement then? That's none of my business. Anyway, I'll block your number from now on. Goodbye. Hold it right there. I have nowhere to go. If you move in with me, I'll take care of all the housework. You're all I have left. If you can't live with me, at least send me some money. Please, help me. Chloe, read my messages. After that, my mother-in-law went back to her family house and apologized desperately. She managed to get my father-in-law and brother-in-law to forgive her. I really admire how generous my father-in-law and brother-in-law are. I thought that the matter had been settled, but within a few months, the bad bug was stirring again. Ambrosia started bullying her eldest son's wife again under the guise of education. Soon after, my father-in-law and brother-in-law found out about that, and this time, they decided to cut ties with her. My mother-in-law is a real hard learner. After that, she came to my parents' house and started screaming at them to tell her where we were, and she ended up in police custody. I guess people who can't help themselves will never change, even when they are in a difficult situation. On the other hand, Patrick and I are living happily in our newly built house. Can I have a word with you right now? I'm busy, so make it quick. It's about your mother. What's wrong with my mom? She seems to be developing dementia. You know how she sometimes gets lost during her daily walks, don't you? I'm wondering if home care alone is not enough anymore. Maybe we should consider getting professional help.
Huh? Are you trying to put my mother into the nursing home?
Don't talk to me like it's my fault.
Are you kidding me? You're my wife, so you're supposed to take care of her yourself.
But I have a job and housework to do, so I can't focus solely on caring for her. I'm so busy that I'm knackered. I'm not sure if I can continue taking care of your mother.
How can you say that when you don't even have a proper job? Mom says she doesn't want to live in a nursing home. She wants to stay at home. You should think about how she feels.
If you're going to be so stubborn, why don't you help out a little more? It's not just about your mother. You need to think more about the housework too.
I can't. I'm too busy with work. This is an important time for me, so I don't want to waste my time to talk to you like this.
I see. You've been working overtime for the last few days anyway.
I'll be home after 10 p.m. again today.
Got it. By the way, you've been spending most of your time in your room lately, haven't you? What are you up to?
I have to get ready for work tomorrow when I get home.
Seems like you've been texting with your cell phone a lot too. Are you doing some sort of side job?
Were you stalking me? What a disgusting woman.
Don't talk like that. I just saw you when I brought you some snacks.
That's enough. I'm done talking about this. I can't keep texting you. Anyway, you must take care of Mom at home. That's a normal thing for a wife to do.
Okay then. Can I talk to you for a second?
Again? I'm at work. If this is about taking care of Mom, we have nothing to talk about.
No, it's not. I was just cleaning your room.
Hey, don't you dare enter my room without permission. Did you touch something?
Your room is a mess because you don't clean up yourself, so I have no choice. By the way, looks like you've got new clothes. I'm surprised. You never cared about your appearance before. Are these clothes from the famous luxury brand? Are you interested in fashion now?
What? Even men need to dress properly, don't they? Is it strange that I started to wear those clothes? Don't make fun of me.
No, I didn't mean it that way, so please don't be offended.
I'm not overweight, so I look good in everything. I haven't changed a bit since I was single. You need to lose some weight, or you'll end up fat like a pig. How pathetic.
That's rude. For your information, I'm not that fat. Anyway, I have to go to work too, so I'll see you later.
Hey, I thought you texted me because you wanted to tell me something. Did you texted me just because you were mad that I had new stuff from a luxury brand?
No, it's not like that. I guess I was imagining things. I'm sorry to have disturbed you at work.
What an annoying woman. Give me a break.
What I wanted to tell my husband was that he left his phone at home. But I decided not to tell him since I had a bad feeling about that. To be honest, my husband's behavior lately has been so bad. He is on his phone the whole time he is home. Since I was curious about what he's up to, I checked his phone. I felt guilty, but I had no choice. His cell phone was easily unlocked with a password that my husband always uses. Then, I received a message notification from someone named Jade saying, "I love you, Luther. I'm looking forward to our upcoming trip." There was also a travel magazine on his desk. That was the moment I knew for sure that my husband was cheating on me. As I searched around him, I found evidence of the affair. I was shocked and angry, so I came up with a plan to punish my husband. I'm going to execute my plan a month later, which is the day of my husband's so-called business trip. Hello, Luther. Looks like you've been busy with work. It's been a long time since the last time you went for a business trip. Are you sure that you have everything you need?
I brought my cell phone with me anyway. As long as I have my phone, I'll be fine.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but
What is it?
actually, it looks like your mother isn't feeling well.
Huh? Did she tell you that she's sick? Maybe she was just pretending. We shouldn't bother about that. Taking care of an old woman is really troublesome.
It looks like she's having a high fever. I'm worried, so I'm thinking of taking her to the hospital.
You sure you can handle it by yourself?
Well, I'll just have to wait and see. I hope it isn't a life-threatening fever. If she gets worse, can I call you?
I don't mind about that, but I can't take your calls. You are a housewife, so you need to take care of Mom. I'm going on a business trip, and I don't have time to deal with you and Mom.
I know it's hard to go on a business trip. Are you so busy that you don't even have time to rest? I was just thinking how jealous I am that you're going on a business trip to Florida.
You think I'm going to that famous theme park? I'm going on a business trip, not vacation. I don't have time to play around. I'm very busy.
I see.
I've got a meeting with a client right now. If Mom is really sick, you must take her to see a doctor as soon as possible. I'm counting on you.
Are you still in the middle of client meeting? Is it okay if I call you? I have something to report.
What happened?
It took your mother to the hospital. I'm still worried about her.
So, how is she?
She has a slight fever, and her throat is not too irritated, so they think it's just a common cold.
That's great. Can we end our conversation here? I'm kind of busy.
Are you always busy during the business trip?
That's what I'm saying. I'm in a meeting right now.
One job after another. That's tough. Do you go out for drinks with your boss at night? Don't binge drink too much.
I'll make it work. Don't worry. I'm not a child, so don't tell me what to do.
I need to talk to you about something.
I'm still in a meeting. Is it urgent?
It's about your mother.
Again? Are you talking about putting her into the nursing home? We had talked about that last time, so there's no point to talk about that again.
I was just wondering if we could add more daycare services.
That might be okay, but I don't have time for that since I'm busy with work. Why don't you do some research and decide it by yourself?
But it's about your mother. I want to discuss it with you. I want you to take it more seriously.
I told you that now isn't the right time, didn't I? I'm still at work and you're getting on my nerves. Stop stressing me out, will you? I'm in a meeting with a client right now. Do you understand?
Understood. Sorry to interrupt. See you later. Hey, the meeting's over, right? Can I call you now?
I can't. I'm still in a meeting.
What? Isn't it too long indeed? I wonder if that's even possible. Is it a long meeting without a break in between? That's too much.
There's another meeting going on.
Is it really a meeting?
Of course it is. What's the point of lying about that? I'm telling the truth.
You don't even have time to call your family? It's about your mother.
I don't have time for that. If it's not even urgent, why are you calling me so many times today? I don't think I can check your messages or take your call after this. I'm counting on you to take care of Mom and the housework.
What are you going to do if I get sick? Our family will be ruined. You have to help me a little. Do you know what's going on at home?
Why do you suddenly start talking like that? I don't want to hear about what ifs. It's your own fault for not taking better care of yourself if you get sick.
I'm not Wonder Woman, so I do get sick sometimes. I can't do everything on my own. You should think more about my situation.
Well, let me tell you something. I worked so hard for you guys from morning till night. You're a housewife, so taking care of Mom and the housework is your job. I can't have you interrupting me like this while I'm on a business trip.
Business trip? I wonder if you're telling the truth.
What do you mean?
I mean, are you really in a meeting with a client? It's just too long.
You've never been on a business trip, so you have no idea about that. Stop doubting me, will you?
Are you sure you're not just faking it?
There's nothing to fake.
Can you call me around 7 p.m.?
Let me see. I can't call you at that time because I need to attend dinner with a client.
Seems that you just made up that dinner schedule. I kept texting my husband to ask for his excuse. I knew he wasn't on a business trip, so I wanted to leave proof that my husband was lying to me. However, he kept repeating his selfish arguments. I was getting pretty pissed off too. Luther, didn't you buy a magazine about vacation to Florida?
How did you know about that?
Isn't it strange? You said that you're spending most of your time for client meetings.
I just got carried away when my boss told me to go on a business trip to Florida. That's why I bought that magazine.
Is that so?
I've been working so much. I haven't had time to go sightseeing.
That's too bad. Also, you packed your own bags, which is rare. I'm the one who always packs for business trips until now. Why did you decide to do so?
You seemed busy, so I just did it myself. You always say that you're busy, aren't you?
By the way, it seems like you're always in client meetings, but you didn't bring any business suit with you. Looks like you left it at home.
What are you talking about? I have a business suit with me. The one you saw is just one of them I left at home.
Instead, you're bringing most of your personal clothes, the fashionable ones. Also, those you bought from that luxury brand. Do you really need to bring all those stylish personal clothes to work?
I brought them just in case I might need them. By the way, why am I being blamed for packing my own stuff?
You are at work right now, aren't you? And you're in a meeting, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I was just wondering, why are you both wearing fashionable casual clothes?
Huh?
Anyway, who is that woman next to you? She's quite beautiful.
What did you say? What are you talking about? Are you out of your mind?
The woman with long brown hair. She's a little chubby too.
What do you mean? We're not talking on video call, are we?
We're just texting each other right now. What are you upset about?
Is someone filming me?
I don't know what you're talking about. By the way, where do you think I am right now?
Where are you?
I'm near you.
Are you kidding me? Show yourself right away. Answer me, Chloe.
You're staying at a hotel near that famous theme park, right? Actually, I'm staying at the same hotel. The official hotel. You didn't notice, did you? You were just too excited.
What? Can you just explain to me what's going on?
What a coincidence. Well, I'm traveling alone, but I know that you're having an affair. What else could it be? I can see that long-haired, overweight woman you're having an affair with.
How did you find out? I don't feel good about this.
Are you telling me you admit that you're having an affair? What was all that pestering about business trip then? You were so overbearing about it.
Well, you see, this woman she's my subordinate, a very reliable person. My boss ordered me to go with her.
You both go to work wearing those casual clothes? What kind of company that allows the employees to dress like that when meeting customers? Your company's credibility is definitely at stake.
No, I was told to come to the drinking party in casual clothes, so I changed.
I see. Well, I'm going to say hello to both of you now, so wait for me.
Absolutely not. You don't need to do that.
Stop lying to me, okay? It's just because you don't want me to meet her, right? It's time for a reality check, Luther.
That's, come to think of it, you're lying about Mom not feeling well, weren't you? What on earth are you thinking that you just left her alone in the house?
Your mother went for a short stay at a care facility. I'm sorry I took advantage of you without saying anything. Well, I'm in charge of the house, right?
You're a liar too.
Don't you dare say that to me. You lie all the time, Luther. You were lying to hide your affair. I was just doing my best in gathering the evidence. The more evidence, the better. You're far more culpable than I am.
Darn it. How on earth did you find us? I didn't put any post-it notes in the magazine I bought. Have you been following me all this time?
Are you stupid? There's no way I'd go to that much trouble. You made a reservation by your computer, didn't you? The record was still there since you didn't delete the history. Anyway, my eyes were about to rot when I saw some embarrassing websites you visited. Oh, by the way, I found out that you also bought some naughty lingerie online. That's really disgusting. I wonder what kind of woman would appreciate a gift like that.
Stop it. I just forgot to erase the history.
You must have been so excited with that trip that you forgot about that. Well, you're always so careless.
What a horrible woman you are.
I don't think you have the right to say that after what you've done to me. I don't want to hear any more excuses from you.
I didn't ask her to go for the trip. I was just along for the ride.
Well, now you're acting as if you're the victim, huh? Blaming your affair partner is disgusting. It doesn't matter who started it because it doesn't change the fact that you're cheating behind my back.
Chloe, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. This is the first time I've ever cheated on you, right? Don't make it a big deal, please. People make mistakes, and I'm not an exception.
I'm sick of your lies, Luther. You cheated with some girls who look like sumo wrestlers a bunch of times before. I think your so-called subordinate is the third woman. You think I don't know anything about that?
Who told you about that?
Are you telling me that you were really having affairs with those female sumo wrestlers? I'm stunned. I've been doubting you all this time, but now I've got all the proof of your affair. You admit it yourself, so there's no way that you can just run away.
I can't believe you just deceived me. Please forgive me, Chloe. I'm very sorry.
I'll never forgive you. You are such a terrible person. You don't even care about your own mother. I can't believe you refused to help me take care of your mother just because you were having an affair.
From now on, I'll help you take care of Mom and I'll do the housework too. You have my word.
I thought you're busy working overtime. You don't have time to take care of the house, do you? Oh, I got it. You were lying about that too.
I'm begging you, please, don't say that.
It's too late, Luther. I can't take it anymore. I have more than enough evidence of your affair. I'm going to charge you and your affair partner a very stiff alimony. Be prepared for that. Let's discuss about the rest in the presence of a lawyer. After this, I was able to get a divorce without any problems. My ex-husband was so angry that he had to pay alimony. His affair partner also left him right away. My ex-husband was left alone with his mother, who of course needed care. He was so distressed that he asked for help many times, but I did not respond to any of his requests. I want him to take care of his own mother. Now that I'm single, I moved to a pet-friendly apartment, and I welcomed a new family member, a cat. My ex-husband and his mother hated animals, so we couldn't have a pet. Now I live peacefully with my cat, who plays with me adorably.
Diana, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yes, sure.
I want to ask you something.
I wonder what it is. Please feel free to ask me.
Listen, will you stop addressing me with my first name? I don't remember giving you permission for that.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not your parent or anything like that. So stop calling me with my first name. I don't remember having an uneducated girl as my daughter.
Oh dear.
I had no choice but to keep quiet the other day because my son and wife were there. Don't get carried away.
I see. But did you approve my marriage with your son, right?
Stop it. Why are you going ahead with the marriage without my permission? I heard you went to the same high school with my son.
Yes, that's right. But
What did you do after high school? My son studied diligently all his life at the prestigious university.
that's...
I heard that you stayed at home all the time after high school graduation. You were living at your parents' house, right?
Well, I think so.
That means you're a parasite.
Actually, it's not like that.
Then what were you doing?
I used the time to learn about computers related stuff. I thought it was a profound study, so I was doing my best studying at home.
That means you're a nerd.
Well, you could say that. I did study in a nerdy way. I think there are many different categories of nerds, you know.
You know what? You were studying at home, while people at the same age of you doing job hunting. You were spending 4 unproductive years living like a parasite with their parents. What a pathetic nerd.
Isn't productive for years really such a big deal? I consider it to have been a meaningful time for me. I'm doing my current job because of the experience I gained from that time.
I have no doubt that your company hired a high school graduate like you as the one of their charity activities. I don't think any proper company in this country would hire a person like you.
Are you telling me that you don't want to admit my capability? I don't want to go on talking to you in a roundabout way.
Stop talking back to me like that. This is why all these high school graduates and poorly educated people can't have a proper conversation. You make me say the same thing over and over again. You really are a lot like the high school graduate employee at my company.
Are you talking about Lisa? Isn't that prejudice?
You have no right to say any personal opinion. A poorly educated girl like should just shut up and listen to what you are told.
With all due respect, I don't think education is that important in this day and age.
The less educated you are, the more you say that. You're a typical uneducated person.
Okay then, I understand. At any rate, you're saying that you won't allow me to marry your son, right?
Of course. You are just a parasite with high school diploma. You're not worthy of my son.
An uneducated parasite, huh? I think you misunderstood me. Besides, can you judge me by my current job and income?
Huh? Income? There's no way a high school graduate can make enough money to brag about. How can you say such a big thing?
I see. If you're worried, I can show you my payslip.
I don't trust you. If you ask the company, they can forge it for you anyway. Uneducated people like you can only think of childish things.
I can't believe you just said that. I'm not that kind of person.
But I don't trust your company since they decided to hire a high school graduate like you as one of their charity activities. I don't care what you say, but I won't let you marry my son.
You don't know anything about my company, so please stop saying random things.
I can ask any of the other employees to find out more. You're working with a bunch of high school graduates anyway. Stop talking big.
My company is publicly traded. It's a legitimate company. I have nothing to be ashamed of.
You got to be kidding me.
No, I'm telling the truth. What should I do to make you believe me?
You know, even if you worked for a big company and make over $100,000 a year, there's one thing I won't compromise on. I can't let you be my son's wife.
What do you mean by that? Why are you against my marriage with your son?
Marriage means having kids.
Yes, that's right.
It will be a child with your DNA.
What's wrong with that?
You want me to have a grandchild with the DNA of a high school graduate?
If you're going to go that far, I'm done talking to you. I'm well aware that there's no point of having a discussion with you.
I see. I'm glad you understand. I hope you'll leave my son as soon as possible and never come near him again. Because my son is a treasure to me.
Huh? I can't promise that. I will have another discussion with my son.
No matter how much of a high school graduate you are, you should at least understand how people feel. Just step aside quickly so as not to hurt my son. You, explain to me about what the heck is going on. My son hasn't come home.
Why don't you ask your son himself about that?
He's been ignoring all my calls. You know something, don't you? Tell me right away.
It's useless to talk to such a rude person like you.
You tricked my son and just took him away from me, didn't you?
I would never do such a horrible thing. I'm telling you the truth.
Since my son graduated from a famous university and is working at a decent company, did you deceive him to take away all of his fortune?
Huh? What on earth are you talking about? You're so misguided.
I told you to break up with my son, didn't I? But you decided not to do so because you were aiming for his high income, right? I know how an uneducated person like you think.
I didn't say that. I agreed to break up with your son, right?
I told you to back off, so my son won't get hurt. Seems that you didn't understand what you were told.
But I just said that I would talk about it with your son. I didn't say I agreed to break up with him. I think you misunderstood my true intention.
You're just a high school graduate. But you've got a cocky attitude that really pissed me off. I would never let you marry my son.
Looks like your son is tired of your prejudice.
My son would never say such a thing. Because I didn't say anything about this directly to my son.
But you sent me messages. Your son was standing beside me at that time. So he was watching the whole conversation. He looked very disturbed somehow when he read your messages.
What the heck do you think you're doing? Are you the kind of woman who sends private messages to other people? I don't understand how a poorly educated woman behaves.
Normally, I wouldn't show it to anyone. But since it was your son, I thought I should let him know about the truth.
Are you telling me that you're exposing other people's private life?
No, that's not what I mean. I never expected such slanderous messages from you. It was too much to bear. I think you got what you deserve.
Slanderous messages, huh? What are you talking about? This is why I have a problem with uneducated people. I don't understand you at all. Everything I said is true, isn't it?
Even if it were true or not, your son had a dumbfounded look on his face. I have no doubt that he was shocked at your words.
You made him do that, didn't you?
No, that's not possible. Besides, I don't feel comfortable getting married in a situation where I feel like I'm at odds with someone who'll be my future father-in-law. I've told your son to go back home.
So, is my son coming home?
No, he refused to go home. He even said that he's going to cut ties with you.
He'll be in trouble since he doesn't have his changes for clothes.
Don't worry about that. Your son is no longer a child. He has bought some new clothes.
How dare you let my son spend money for that? You're not only an uneducated woman, but you're also a pimp. Well, maybe that's why you're incompetent.
Are you listening to me? Your son was using his own money, not mine.
He ran away from home because of you. He wasn't that kind of guy. You brainwashed my son, so you're the one who's supposed to buy the new clothes for him.
Oh, maybe that's reasonable.
You don't have enough money to buy him clothes since you're just a high school graduate with low salary, right? That's why you let him buy those himself. It's pathetic to think that my son was willing to do that.
I think you were wrong about that. Well, I don't want to listen to your selfish opinion anyway. You wouldn't understand, no matter what I said.
I've provided my son a life that everybody wants. A life together with you will soon be too much for him. Anyway, tell my son to go back home immediately. Do I make myself clear to you?
Why don't you just be a little more mature and wait for him to come home? Your son is a grown-up.
You're a woman who pisses me off at every turn, you know that. I don't think my son wants to live together with an uneducated woman like you. Sooner or later, he'll leave you. What he did to me was just a little distraught. It's probably just a matter of time before he gives up. I'll just have to wait and see since I'm a patient man.
I see. Well, it's up to you then.
Hey, give me a break.
Hello, Judith. It's been a long time.
Cut it out. I told you not to address me by my first name, didn't I? Just send my son home.
I'm afraid I can't do that because of my current health condition. I can't take a flight to go there.
Huh? What are you talking about? What on earth did you do to my son?
Your wife didn't tell you about that?
I haven't heard anything. And what's with the flight? Are you living in a remote place? You must have made some kind of mistake anyway.
Please don't get me wrong. We're in Australia right now. I'm here on a business trip. For your information, I've been promoted. Your son doesn't like the food here, and he's a little sick right now.
What? Australia? What do you mean? Stop saying random things.
I've been telling your wife about the current situation. She knows exactly what's going on. You're lucky to have such a good wife. I'll try my best to be a good wife like her.
What the heck are you talking about? What do you mean by being a good wife? I haven't heard anything about you marrying my son.
I see. Seems like you don't talk to your wife so often, do you? But that's between you and her. I don't have the right to interfere.
What are you guys doing in Australia? Your company is crazy to let an uneducated high school graduate go there for a business trip. Anyway, I want my son back.
I can't. I'm here for business.
Huh? Your company is so crazy to send a high school graduate overseas. I think you mentioned something about promotion, didn't you? That's impossible. I got it. The company can't send their precious university graduates because it's not safe country. Well, that's a very wise decision.
My company didn't send me to a battlefield or something like that. If you choose the right place, Australia is a very safe country. It's comfortable and pleasant here.
That's only in the city, right? If you go a bit out of town, you'll find a lot of nasty people.
It's the same in every country, isn't it? If you're so worried, why don't you come here and check by yourself?
Why should I go abroad? You guys are the one who should get back here as soon as possible.
But your wife has already been here several times. I'm sure you will be fine too.
My wife went there?
Yes, I've been busy with work. So your wife came here to support your son a few times.
I don't think she had the money to go there. I can't believe she was traveling back and forth to Australia.
Oh, I paid for that. Your wife didn't pay a penny, so don't worry about that.
Don't tell me such a stupid lie. It's just impossible.
I'm not lying. Apparently, you don't seem to understand well about the situation. Can I explain the details about my job to you now?
I'm not interested in listening about what a high school graduate does to make a living.
You shouldn't assume that my job isn't a great job just because I'm a high school graduate. I don't want you to misunderstand me. Besides, as a member of society, I don't feel comfortable to be treated unfairly.
I'm not making assumptions. I'm just being honest.
Enough is enough. I'm a trader at an investment company. If I tell you the name of the company, it might shock you, so I'll keep it to myself.
Stop blubbering nonsense. Don't even dare to joke about it.
After I graduated from high school, I didn't go to the university. Instead, I decided to study on my own at my parents' house. I did the best I could.
Is that how you tell your lies to other people?
I'm not telling lies. I didn't make much money at first. But gradually, I learned more about the world economy, so I decided to move abroad. Anyway, your son is my great supporter.
You're doing a nasty business, aren't you?
Absolutely not. It's true that I didn't go to the university right after high school graduation. But I went to study abroad.
Seriously?
Yes, I did. I started working as an assistant at my current company.
That's absurd. It's a lie anyway, right? How long are you going to keep making up stories?
It may be hard to get people to trust you if they suspect you're that much of a liar. In fact, academic background is no longer important in most of developed countries nowadays.
Then, what kind of company are you working for?
It's GMS.
Ah, come on. There's no way you can work in such prestigious company like that. Do you think you can fool me just because I'm an old woman, Missy? Don't make me laugh.
It's such a shame that you still don't believe me.
You can say whatever you want. I'll use my connections to find out more about you. Be prepared for that.
I see. Go ahead then. I think that's the best solution. If you still don't trust me, I have no other choice than to give up hope.
Shut up. Just let my son come back home now.
I'll talk to him about that, since it's difficult to do that immediately. Bye then.
Diana, I have something important to tell you. Can you please reply to me at your earliest convenience?
How can I help you, sir?
You can address me with my first name if you want to. I know what you do for a living. I'm believing you. You have my permission to marry my son.
I see. I'm glad you finally understand that.
There have been a lot of misunderstandings so far. But I've come to understand that you're the right wife for my son.
What kind of misunderstanding?
Please don't me explain about that again. I just want to get along with you, Diana. Also, there's one thing I want to ask you.
Yes, what is it?
It's about my wife. She hasn't come home for the past few days. Do you have any idea where she is now? Is she there with you guys?
Yes, she's here with me and your son. By the way, she said that she wants a divorce.
Divorce? It's not finalized yet. I'm not even gonna admit it. Besides, if we don't talk with each other, there won't be any divorce, right?
Every country has different laws for that. So we just need to ask the solicitor about the details.
I don't think I understand about what you're trying to say.
Your academic prejudice against me alone was quite coercive. I was honestly surprised to know that you were also overbearing within the family. I feel so sorry for your wife.
What do you mean by overbearing?
You were also very hard on your wife, weren't you? That's what I mean. It looks like you weren't aware of it at all.
What does that have to do with the divorce? I got married right after my wife graduated from junior college. I let her be a housewife for many years. She's the one who should be thanking to me. What did I do wrong? It doesn't matter for me to be a little bit overbearing since I'm the breadwinner. That's not a proper reason for divorce.
Being overbearing is a huge problem. I think you were an unruly person if you were not aware of it. I was just wondering if you really have a human heart.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that my son and my wife are going to live in your place permanently?
I think so. Your son is already helping me with my business here. At least, I don't think your son will ever come back to your place. If you want to, you can come here too.
Me? Don't be silly.
But there were a lot of misunderstandings, right? If you're coming here, I can arrange time for you to discuss it once. I'm not a cruel person anyway.
That's impossible. My pride won't allow it.
Then, I don't have any choice.
Hey, listen to me. Why don't you come back to the US once? Let's talk it over slowly here.
That's impossible. I'm in the middle of an important project and I can't leave work. Considering all the circumstances, it is impossible for me to come back to the US.
Please don't say that. I want to see my family too. I want to spend time with everyone here.
Then why don't you come here? Don't you have enough passion to get on a plane and meet your son and wife? Isn't it a natural thing to do if you really love your family? Your pride shouldn't be in your way.
No, I'm just scared.
Scared of what?
I'm scared of going to foreign countries. I don't know about the culture, and I'm afraid that something nasty might happen to me. What if I get kidnapped?
You graduated from a university, but you are afraid of going to foreign countries? I was 18 years old, a high school graduate, when I went abroad myself. Even I, a woman, could do it. So there's no reason why you can't do it, Judas.
Education and gender have nothing to do with that.
Is that so? On the contrary, until now you have been judging me because of my educational background, right? It seems that you were also making fun of me since I'm a woman. I thought you learned a lot, so you know how to deal with your affairs. But it looks like I was wrong.
You don't learn that stuff at school. So let's compromise here. Why don't we meet somewhere in the middle?
What do you mean by that? Are you talking about meeting inside a cruise or something like that?
There's a direct flight to Australia from Kennedy International Airport, right? I can go to that airport by direct flight from here too. So why don't we meet at New York instead?
After all, you're talking about meeting each other in the US, aren't you? Didn't you study geography during high school? That's impossible.
I'm doing the best I could. I'll apologize to my wife, my son, and of course to you too. So please accept my offer of meeting each other in New York.
I refuse. Besides, I just talked to your wife and son. They said that even if you came over here, they don't want to meet you. It seems that they don't even want to see your face. Also, they don't want to do anything but talk to their lawyer. Sorry that it didn't work out as you planned, Judas.
Hold on a sec. I'm the one who's making concession. We just need to ride a direct flight. It's that simple, right?
No matter what you say, I can't leave my work, so I can't grant your wish. Besides, I want to protect your wife, whom your son cares for. Please do your best on your own. Unfortunately, there will be no one you can yell at anymore, since your wife and son are releasing you.
Hey, wait! What you're doing is a crime!
Crime? Stop kidding me. Then, we'll start with your trial first. I'll never get arrested since I haven't done anything wrong. Judas, who was so overbearing, never come to us because he was afraid of going to foreign countries. In the end, it was just him and his big mouth. After that, I continued to work in various countries around the world. I never saw Judas again. However, Judas was very persistent, and as a result of his continued insistence in the divorce court, the divorce has finalized after 2 years. I feel sorry for his wife since she had to wait that long. Despite his overbearing personality,
Seems that Judas did not want to leave his wife. But his wife refused to stay married with him, and they ended up in divorce. He got what he deserved. Even at his company, no one felt sorry for him because of his overbearing attitude. I heard he has missed the opportunity to get promoted at work.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!